good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. You're watching us live on CRTV. Yeah, and you already know it is the youth vibes right here we're into. Yeah, another episode. It is another special episode right here. And if you talk about legends in this country, then you cannot leave out this particular guy. He is the Amaka hit maker. You already know who I'm talking about. AKJ Africa is right here in the building with me. Yeah, it's amazing having him right here. Man, you're most welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
It's actually a pleasure having you right here on this very show.
I'm so delighted.
Yeah. Talk to us about yourself. Who is AKJ?
AKJ Music Africa, as you mentioned before, is an African legend. I started music way back in 2011. To the surprise of my fans, I just want to say I started music on my birthday.
What?
So my single hit song, I released it on my birthday, and it made it a bit unique, and it went down as a history to me because I felt like every year when it pops into my birthday, I should be having something to offer to my fans.
You mean the Amaka song?
Amaka song. And
who was this girl? Who was this lucky girl called Amaka? Oh, it was just a name. I mean, you just picked it randomly.
I looked at African context, as you've heard the name, the way it spells. I'm AKJ Music Africa. I'm not only representing South Sudan, but I'm looking at the aspect of how do I take this flag in a way that's recognized worldwide and, of course, representing Africa. So I looked at an African name, trying to fuse it musically. How does it go? So by the end of the day, when I sat down and thought of these names, the KG, we have a lot of local names, the Pawnees. And then I tried in Amaka. I tried to see the accent at which one can it go that far? I can easily be recognized that this is an African name universally. So Amaka is a simple name that can easily be in lyrics. So I decided to go by Amaka. And that's how I came up with the Amaka title. It's not a song that I dedicated to a specific person, as the way world think outside. They might thinking they will be thinking that this song is just a dedication to someone. Exactly.
There's something about your music when you try to listen to AKJ Africa, you just know that this guy is a king in his own space. There's a way he does his music. Yeah, there's a way your music sound, bro. Like when you listen to Amaka, you listen to Anna Wodilo, your songs, almost all your songs, there's a way your music sound. There's a genre, and I don't even get it. Like there's a way your music sound.
Okay, it's all about being unique. You know, music is art. As I mentioned before, work hand in hand with the journalist. And by the end of the day, we collect data and sit on it. What do you think can work for you? Like today, which content does CRTV wanted to give out to the fans? So I looked at it like it's necessary to fuse music. You don't need to do the same style of music because when the fans listen to your songs 1 to 3, sometimes they get bored. So I tried to looking at that element. That's why I tried doing a music that you can listen to my songs. Trust me, I bet. Like do 10 of them, you won't get tired. It sounds like a different artist, but it's the same AKJ Music Africa. So I love fusing a lot of instruments. I don't do pure Afrobeat like the way they call me King of Afrobeat. I won several awards in that genre, but nevertheless, I do a lot of styles of music. So I fuse my music with modern instruments and trying to look at the African context. How do I bring in also our culture in it? And by the end of the day, it sells. So that's what makes my music a bit unique from the rest of the artists. Yes.
I must confess, I made a mistake. I was supposed to fast. Your outfit is amazing, bro.
Thank you.
Who is behind this?
I have a fashion house for AKJ Music Africa. I also do fashion. Yeah, but nevertheless, I have a guy who normally sits behind and say, dude, today I wanted this look for you. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and you feel like, my skin is light. I have a light skin today. I needed something black or dark. You get it?
The same to me. Like today, I felt like I was tall. All right, there's something going on. About your music, like it's been quite a while. Like you've been off music. I was thinking, what's going on with AKJ? After maybe, I think your last song before working on my personal person
Okay.
was it not Wodi Lemon?
Anna Wodi.
Anna Wodi.
Anna Wodi
Sorry,
was the
but-
owner of the album.
yeah.
Okay, it was the last album that I released before
yes.
the upcoming album that I'm trying to introduce on the 2nd of September at Bros Resort. My personal person.
So
Yes.
what happened? Why did you go quiet?
Okay, so many of these questions happened in the course of the run, but nevertheless, I'll have these summaries. It's all about strategic planning when coming to art. You just don't need to give anything that can just cover up your name, but you need to bring something that is consumable by the public, or something that can easily be taken by the ear. So I was sensitive enough because I felt I had a bit of stress and I was not stable financially. So I had to go down and plan myself, do other things that can back up my music. So I took a period, like initially asked for 2 years from myself. Like I need to give myself 2 years to plan myself strategically, let me stabilize myself financially so that I can be able to bring out good products. So I did not go deliberately that I just want to leave music. No. It has been in me and it will live in me. I'm looking at the everlasting. And that's why I looked at the aspect of taking the break in order to place myself so strategically, and these are the outcomes, my personal person. It's track #1 of my new album, and I'm happy that it's well received by my fans and the fans of African music at large. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was planning myself.
That's great. It's cool that you're back. He's right back
Full
here.
force for it,
Yeah,
actually.
full force, man. You need to check it out. It is called My Personal Person. Yeah, before we actually go for maybe a musical break, I first want, that is AKJ Africa, to sing, give us an a cappella. Is your
Okay.
voice intact, bro?
I am always sparked. I wish I came with
Oh,
the guitar
okay.
or keyboard. I should be
Take it away, take it away.
Okay. You my personal person, yeah. My personally, yeah. You my personal person. Show me the way to love you for the lovers. Show me the way to love you. I'm falling in love.
Yeah.
But I never.
He's another guy.
Your favorite song.
Yeah, man, like, let me be honest with you. Like, you're a guy who have that hypnotizing voice. Like, you're just great. Yeah?
Thank you.
Let's go musical. We'll be right back. Keep it here.
Show me the way to love you. Show me the way to touch you. I'm falling in love.
Yokamba.
She's my personal person. My personally, yeah. She's my personal person. She's my personal person. My personally, yeah. She's my personal person. You make my life so nicely. Yeah. I know the lie you sweetie. Your beauty so naturally, I'm losing it. Kalamu taki ya unumu mafi, kedegeni maana. Mini miteng, anna gani visika. Asamkati susika ubeda kalfege bataki. Ana bihibu gisimtaki, kedegeni maana. Mata dagis maana, besi fekiriana. Kala huitiliana. Show me the way to love you. Show me the way to touch you. I'm falling in love. She's my personal person. My personally, yeah. She's my personal person. She's my personal person. My personally, yeah. She's my personal person.
Welcome back. You're still watching CRTV. Oh yeah, my name is Dazzo Dunavi, and well, I got the incredible AKJ Africa is right here with me in the studio. If you're still wondering that this show is not happening, This is the thing. It is happening. It is happening, and you need to be there. AKJ, talk to us about the show.
Okay. As I told you before, I've been doing some mobilization and trying to see how to get back on my feet in a full way. So it's all about my personal concert. It's track number 1 of my album 2023-2024. So instead of blessing it anywhere, I decided to bless South Sudan and of course Juba in specific. It's all about coming together. I looked at the aspect of bringing heads of talented South Sudanese artists and different specialists in terms of the genre that they do. So if you look at how I fused it here, it's not all about where someone came from, but it's all about the talent.
Sure.
Yeah, so AKJ Music Africa will be doing at Bros Resort on the 2nd of September 2023. Big time, featuring a lot of artists. When we talk about legends, of course, never exclude WJ the King will be that side. Is one true legend that I respect.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the likes of Isaka number 1. He's a mighty lions on microphone. I have the Hard Life Avenue Stars and comedians. Female artists, the likes of Neetah Baby. I think you wanted to hear the name.
That reminds me, but that's not what we're into right now.
Okay, and a lot of more artists. Actually, I can't mention all of them because the list is a bit long.
It's so long.
Yeah, so as you can see, I'm very happy that the like of Sierra V TV, you guys have been behind the show.
Thank you, man, for coming through.
Urban FM, you guys have been behind the show, and a lot of media houses. I really needed to appreciate that. I give it back to you. Like it feels.
You need to be there. You need to be there. It is happening. The mighty Hard Life Avenue stars are there. Talk of WJ the King, Talia Fisher, my crush.
Okay. Today we have heard it.
Yeah, Coco San, the lover boy, is also there. So many artists, great artists are going to be there. So why not? Yeah, if you are not there, make sure you're nowhere that day. All right, talking about my personal person. The title itself alone means a lot. Like this, you have to elaborate more about this song. My personal person.
Okay, another Makasaga is here.
My personal person. This means a lot, bro. There's something behind this song. There have to be a message behind this song.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Above all in life, you know, you need to have someone that you can share your secrets with. It feels like you can talk shit together. You can play with that person, reveal your secrets to her, whatever, like. So that person normally, instead of calling her private, she can be a personal person. You get it? It's a simple way of just bringing something close, like saying someone who is very, very close to you. So a personal person, how I came up with that song is, as I said before, I've been moving around to look at relationships, families, as well as couples, those who are married already, their family setups. So I collected that, as I told you before, to find out who is always not satisfied in a relationship or in love. So it fell in the other gender. I'm sorry to call it the other gender. I came to realize, based on my research, that women sometimes are not satisfied of the way men give them their love all the time. So I felt like men needed to be advised of how to grant women freedom of expression. That's why I thought twice, like, okay, you need to have that heart to give your woman privilege, to ask her how she wanted to be loved. Okay? How she wanted to be loved. Also, sometimes they consider it that when you say how she needed to be touched, you know. But always it's very important in a family setup for us to have that freedom and simplicity, because by the end of the day, a secret that you don't know might pop in.
Yeah, sure. So
basing on that data, that's why I decided to bring in the title, My Personal Person. Bro, of course, it's a song having message.
Yeah. You know, rumors has been happening. Okay. It's not just rumors, but it's something I actually had. Okay. Somebody told me that. And we must talk about it now.
Okay.
AKJ,
I am right here to answer questions or whatever it is. I'll take it.
I love this. Somebody told me, it's no longer news to me because I had it. So somebody told me you've been dating Neetah Baby. Is that true?
This is not breaking news anymore because it has been
What
happening
happens anyway?
for...
Someone say, yeah.
Okay, like another kind of person, AKJ have feelings. Like another kind of
He's a person, he's a human.
yes, I'm within that bracket of being mature enough to have a relationship or have family or have children. Yes, it's no longer news. This is something that Africa or South Sudan at large knows about it, unlike if a new person on scene. Yes, we've been dating for years, and it's actually getting to the level of being a family. But I just want to say, not dismissing the rumors, but I'm trying to tell people the facts that, like any other kind of relationships, normally there are those ups and downs that happens. But mine should not be like a whistle to be blown, because they do happen.
Yeah,
you like it or not.
They do.
I am human. She's also human. We might end up stepping on each other's toe, but what is important is to be on the same page.
Sure.
Saying sorry for what happened. If we can continue, fine. If we can't continue, fine. So, yes, I've been dating Neetah and we've been having a healthy relationship. Nevertheless.
Have you moved on?
Moving on, it's not the necessary question that I can answer right now, because I felt still we needed to sort out our differences, because there's room always for chances when things happen in your life. You should not rush, because you might end up knocking yourself on a harder stone than the other one that you can easily break or crack. So I'm taking my time, and I believe so strongly that maybe one day, one time, things will get fixed. So nevertheless, I am patient with life.
Okay. Yes. Now the last question I'm asking you right now, I want you to give me the right answer.
Okay, I want to give you the right answer.
AKJ Africa is right here, and I just want to know, this is something that happened. We are all human, yeah?
Okay.
I mean, when was the last time you masturbated?
It sounds a bit funny, but nevertheless, I've never done that.
In your life?
In my life. Maybe when I was a kid, I did not know.
No, come on.
Yeah, I don't know if it was all about lack of exposure. Because I must admit, just like, I've never seen this on social media, many people talking about it.
Yeah.
But I was like, I can't talk about it. It's like...
But a person like you is a public figure.
Okay.
I'd want you to advise, I mean, what advice do you have for those who do this thing? I mean, those who...
Okay, they say...
Either girls or boys. It is happening nowadays.
I know it's a bit
common.
random, and you know, happiness comes from different angles when we talk about maturity in life. That's why a lot has been happening. Like these days, even I'm seeing tendencies of practices of gayism, women also being lesbians. And these were practices that were not there in the African society when we talk about traditions. So I'm not prohibiting, but nevertheless, I'm trying to look at the narrowest angle of how this needed to be mitigated.
Sure.
It should not be a public thing. You get it? As I said, happiness is perceived in different angles. If it's what makes you happy. I don't know in the Christian norms or the Muslim norms. I cannot talk about religion, but nevertheless, there are always things that are attached to our personal values.
Sure.
You think twice if it is something that really gains you, like uplifts you. You get it? Spiritually, morally, culturally, and religiously as well. So what I want to say is that we should not forget about our traditions, however much we are consumed by the modern world. Let's try to look at all elements of those values, because in one or the other, they might trim us right easily. And to me, like AKJ Music Africa, I will not encourage, because I don't know, for those ones who've been doing it, if it makes you happy, well and good. But if it doesn't, please don't practice it, because at the moments you get addicted, and you know, without doing it, sometimes you feel like, oh, it's
you feel it's really bad. I mean, okay, honestly, let me speak about my personal thing. Like, it's something that I've ever done, and I mean, doing this thing you feel like, okay, after when you're done with it, you feel guilty, man.
Yeah, why should I do this? You
Why did I
regret.
even do this?
You regret.
This is crazy.
No,
Yeah?
so before going there, I think it's very important for us to seek for mitigations. Let's look at ways of how to avoid it. Because I always warn my friends, if some foods are not meant for you, however much you're feeling hungry, do not eat it.
Yeah.
Because afterwards, you're going to regret. My friend, moving to the toilet is not easy. So I looked at the aspect of...
You've heard that from AKJ, not from me, but from AKJ, that you should stop that, yeah? Thank you so much, AKJ, for coming over, man.
My pleasure, Dazzo.
It will always be a pleasure having you right here.
Absolutely.
In case of
delighted.
anything, you check us out.
Thank
We
you
are
so much.
CRTV, and my name is Dazzo the Navi. Thank you so much for watching us. Remember to check us on Facebook and as well follow us. It is CRTV. And on our YouTube, you can find us, that is on City Review Digital. Yeah, try to subscribe to our channel as well. Bye bye for now.